Hello, everyone. Welcome back to MVP Baseball 2005. If you recall, we are leading the division in the early part of the 2009 season. And guess what? We did it after cutting a bunch of salary after winning the World Series last year. Just a reminder of who's on our team. So, Ron Averett and Ol Udisline, those two guys were on the team last season and in the rotation. Averett has been okay this year. Ol Udisline's been great. I mean, he's pitched a lot of innings for us since we started this in 2005. We have a couple of other young guys, 24, 21, and then 27-year-old Dontrell Willis is the old man in our rotation. Yeah, we got rid of 3 of our starters in the offseason. We have Bueller as well, who's 23 as our 6th starter / pretty good long man. Hoyt Wilhelm has struggled so far this season, but that's okay. He'll be fine. I mean, he's Hoyt Wilhelm and he's going to pitch an obscene amount of innings. Same with Beimel, who's been great, also 22. And then our closer is the Chad Bradford. And we have a bunch of young guys as well in AAA, except for Duke Schroer, who's not young and not good this year. Bunch of starters at AAA, geez. In our lineup, we still have Michael Young. We still have Babe Ruth. We still have Willie Mo Pena. And we still have Luis A. Gonzalez, who somehow cannot crack our starting lineup. He probably should against righties, actually. Was he hurt? He must have been hurt or something, that I just forgot to do that, because he should be starting at second base there, I would think. Yeah, he's a better player there. Shockingly, Omar Infante, who is worse than him, we can't find a spot for him against righties. We just can't. Unfortunately, but nothing we can do. We have a bunch of guys who are just cheap players. You know, the only one dude in our lineup is making more than $2.2 million. And that guy is Babe freaking Ruth. And then against lefties, you can see Willie Mo gets to hit a little higher in the order. He needs to get on base a little better than he does. But, you know, his slugging percentage is pretty good so far, about a month in. I will say, I may trade Babe Ruth because he took a bit of a dive as a hitter. He's still very good, but, you know, $7.9 million is a lot for a guy who maybe next season may not be playing every day for us. You know, if he drops down by another 10 or so against lefties, he won't be playing against them. Wes Krukow is a very prolific power hitter who I believe hit 50 homers one year. Actually, let me check that really quickly. Let's see, statistics, career stats. Let's see. Babe Ruth last season for us. I love this. 1935, 2005, 06, 07, 08, 09. 1935, good lord. Yeah, he was pretty good his first year for us. Let's see, who am I looking for? Wes Krukow. Oh, only 31. I must be thinking of someone else. 31 homers for Krukow last season for Tampa Bay. So hopefully he can at least hit that number, maybe even more this year. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else that would be interesting to look at their stats in this game. Dontrell Willis, not great last season. Hopefully he'll be better. Granted, this is his contract year, so maybe he'll improve. Who knows? I'm trying to see if there's anyone else's career stats that might be interesting to look up here. Actually, Udisline might be interesting, because I think he's been with this team for a while. Yeah, since, '05, he actually appeared in 22 games. And then he's just improved his ERA every season since. Granted, barely. Very barely. But, you know, that's pretty good stuff. all in all. We'll take it from the guy. So, yeah, don't think there's anything else that interesting. We've had Willie Moe every time we've done this, every season so far, and last year was the first time he was really an everyday player. And, he did all right. This year he's hopefully going to do better. But let's get back into things. We are in the red, but we've profited this season. Our owner grade is an A+. Let's sim through the next homestand. In theory, we will have some profits for then. In theory, I say. Gonna be streaming tonight for about an hour, maybe a little longer. We'll see. Probably through the rest of this regular season and potentially the off season as well. We'll see what happens. I mean, if this is going to be a 500 team, we're going to be making some trades at the deadline because I'm not spending $8 million on Babe Ruth to be a 500 team. I'm not spending whatever $8 million or $5 million or whatever it is on Hoyt Wilhelm if we're going to be a bad team. I'm not spending $6 million on Dontrelle Willis when I can get some prospects back. Well, we've won 5 of 6 and 4 consecutive. Ooh, we sold out a couple games. That's good. And we have $1.27 million to play with. That's very good. So let's up prices of tickets because for obvious reasons, let's go to 12 with that, we keep selling stuff. And then because of that, we sell more concessions. Anything above 40%? No, so I'm not going to change any prices there. Ooh, I'm up in these by $20 each. Wow, people are really buying our merch. I don't know why exactly they're buying so much of it, but I'll take it. I'm not going to complain about, selling more stuff. That'll be good. So let's look at promotional days. That's a 7 and a 4. Yeah, we're fine without the free tickets here after these, because they're also divisional opponents, so we're fine. Do we want to buy any assets is the question. So, we would need 20 million to get luxury boxes and a second tier of seats. That adds another 9,050 seats. That would be nice, but I don't think we're going to get to 20 million this year. Do we want to upgrade something else? Oh, actually, we can't upgrade anything else. Everything's at least 2 million. So I guess we're going to keep simming until we have a chance. Lighting banks don't cost... Oh, they do cost money once we upgrade them. I figure if we get to... I mean, the scoreboard's nice, but it's nothing... The seating capacity is the only thing where we actually make money off of it. So I'm almost wondering if we just simulate through a couple more of these... At least he's better than a 6 ERA was a few weeks ago. That's good. 302, 345. That's fine. Why is he unhappy with his playing time? He's asking to be the MLB closer. He's the MLB closer. Silly. Where are we in the standings? We are still in first place by 4 games. That's good. So let's sim through... Actually, we'll sim through... Let's sim through this Kansas City series and see where we're... Actually, we'll sim through this White Sox series and see where we're at. And then make adjustments. And maybe that Kansas City series, we make enough money to offset those losses for those, 4 days between. And then we maybe profit enough to be able to hit maybe 5 million? What sucks is that it is the $20 million. That's a lot of money. Truly, that's insane. Insane. Either way, what's good is we can be the GM here. We don't have to worry about talking with reporters and being stupid and creepy. Not that we would be, but don't have to worry about that in a video game. Another minor league injury. Minor league guy, don't care. We're doing well, 30 and 18. We were 6 games above when I started the sim. Now we are 14 above. That's huge. Minor league guy. And somehow our Double-A team is doing really well. It's funny, we traded away so many guys, so many in the offseason for prospects or just as salary dumps, and yet we may win more games this year. At the pace we're going, we really could. Last year we finished 92 and 71 because of a tiebreaker. We're already 13 above versus we finished 20 above all after the whole of last season. So that's a positive. Let's see, still 12 above, which is good. Oh, shoot, that was... Shoot. That was a mistake, because that is a Major League guy. Now I have to redo... Oh, no. Maybe I just have to... Oh, they just put in a guy there. Yeah, I'm going to have to redo these lineups here. Let's start with righties. Definitely not him. Who's the best guy against righties? Infante, definitely. Ruth DHing is fine. Yeah, Morneau's good. He's good. D'Honour, good. Okay, everything else is fine. Oh, he must have just been the third baseman there and hitting second. So that's fine. Infante has not gotten a hit yet this year. Maybe he will. Wow, our catching platoon. God. I mean, Navarro's not been that good, but look at Hutchins. I mean, wow, he's been really good. That's great. And against lefties, definitely... Oh, actually, 75-87 is pretty good. The only dude is Dave Eaton, who's a 91-62, who should definitely be playing somewhere. Oh, he can also play first base. He can't play anywhere else. He can only play right field or DH. He can't play anywhere else either. That's the roster crunch we get into, because this guy should be playing somewhere. I don't want Jason Worth in center field. Oh, you're a utility guy, though. Huh. Can I move someone around? Because I want to get him out of the lineup. That's the most important thing. Can I get him? Can I get one of these guys to play, like, third base? This guy has absolutely no range. Wow. He should be a DH, but he can play first. So if he plays first, and then Benson plays third? Or do I want him to play second and move Inge to third? Because Inge can definitely play third. I mean, that's what he's listed at, even if he's not that good of a fielder. So either him or Inge. So Inge is better overall. I think I'll move Inge to third and put this Benson guy at second. Yes, I realize I'm going to take a massive defensive hit here. But, I mean, a 91-62 is too good to pass up for this guy. Truly. Then I'll go Benson. And then obviously this all likely becomes, essentially moot once we get back the dude who's hurt, who's out for 41 days. Because he definitely would be playing every day. And he's been playing well. Not hitting for a ton of power, but he's also not a huge power guy. So let's put him on the 15-day DL, at least for now, and call someone up. Who? I'm not sure. I'm trying to think. We don't really need a pitcher, but maybe it's not the worst idea. Does he have a major league contract? No. He's playing not every day, though. Is there somebody who could really help us? Technically, Gerald Laird is better than this guy as a catcher. Technically. But Laird also sucked early on this season, right? Let me see. No, he hasn't played. But yeah, Laird is better than him against lefties. So I could do that then. Except Hutchins is hitting so well that why do I even want to do that? I'm going to send him back down. Whatever. Not Utley. Man. It's a tough call. Because, for example, Cram. Dude can hit for power. He just cannot hit for average. That's a problem. When you don't have, like, elite plate discipline. Like, if you're 200, 350, 500, I'll take it. He's definitely not that. No. 82-56 is good for Chantress, but, like, that's not good enough to get you in the lineup. So why don't I just call up a reliever or just a pitcher from AAA? he that good? Not really. Ludwig has a good enough fastball that I'm almost like, maybe? Guy strikes out a dude an inning and doesn't walk a ton. Ludwig may be the guy. Trombley's been not bad, and I feel like he was up here already at one point. Let's see, who's the best starting pitcher in terms of overall? It's either Hisdu or Trombley. He has 2 years, 800 grand in Double-A relief. He's got a Triple-A starter, and he's making 1.9 million. Let's call up Alex Trombley. Let's see if he can be a little better this time that he's up here. Well, they can figure out which guy starts. Let's put Davis in there. Great. Suddenly they have fewer pitchers. Wolfcastle has not been good. He should be better than he's been. Who knows? We'll see after this season. Yikes, Duke. Sure, bruh. Got to be better than a 557 guy. Come on now. I'm actually going to put him in the bullpen since he's just been so terrible. All right, let's go back to our lineup then. Have to put somebody in to catch. It's going to be Gerald Laird, who's been really good for them. Because he's probably too good, you know? Just the truth of it. So let's do that then. Everything should be good to go. And let's go through where we were, which was this homestand. Oy vey, we've lost 4 consecutive. Not what we want to see. Oh, good, another injury. Awesome. Well, let's fix that one manually. 15 days, though, is the exact amount that we need to worry about. Disabled list. Move to 15-day DL. Nowadays, it's like 10 and 45. It might be 10 and 60, actually. I think it was only 45 for last year. So this time, let's call up a hitter who might actually play, which would probably be Chantress, because he's the one who has the best numbers against lefties. So let's call him up. Let's see, who's going to play first base against righties? Who's the best hitter against righties? It might be Myers. 69.83. That's the best we can do? I'm going to go to AAA and see. Somebody has to be better than a 69.83. 79.78's not terrible. I mean, Chase Utley's not... He can play first base. That's probably who we're going to go with. Yeah, Chase Utley it is, unless if somebody in Double-A is somehow a really good hitter against righties. 63.85 is still worse than him. Yeah, it's barely worse, but it's worse. Yeah, it looks like Chase Utley is going to be our main starting first baseman. It's a little scary to think, but okay. And then Chantress will go back down because we actually don't have a real spot for him on our team. Good lord, we have no center fielders and a ton of right fielders. Ridiculous. Okay, so first base will be Chase Utley. I'll just leave him in the middle of the lineup there. He'll be fine against righties. Doesn't really matter against righties with no DH. And this lineup doesn't actually change because... Well, obviously. Because Morneau wasn't playing against lefties. So it didn't matter. He needs to hit better. He needs to hit better. Yeesh. Then again, he wasn't playing. And he's also playing second base, where, good lord, if I could see his fielding stats, they would be painful. At least he's walking. What's his, only 65 for plate discipline. Interesting. I don't know why they would not be. Who knows? Wow, both of them have 50 RBIs. Cool. Oh, I gotta do first base here. Benson it is. Great. And then we gotta figure out a first baseman here. It can be, can Chantress play first? No. We'll just throw Griffey in there. It really doesn't matter. I mean, technically we're down 2 first basemen, which is kind of weird. We're still 7.5 up in the division, though. So we're doing wonderfully well. Okay, we got to sim through this homestand to see how we do. Oh, yeah. 19-9 in May. Woo-wee! Good stuff. Love it. come on now. Don't want to lose games. I mean, yes, we're missing 2 of our top hitters. 50, our double A team, 52 and 53 and 20. That's remarkably good. That's like, I mean, they may win 100 games in the minors, which is crazy. Okay, so we're getting like 28, 29 grand. Oh, 31 for 33. Oh, we did sell out a few games ago. 4.81 million above 0 right now. Let's set our pricing a little higher, so that can go up 1. That's fine at 12. Let's up that to 50 and 25. Really doesn't matter with concessions. These are all kind of based on attendance, but also like the numbers are fine. Nothing's like selling like 20%, so it's fine. So I think we're in good shape. What's our next game? 6 out of 10. 7, 7. 5 and 4, yeah, that's fine. Giving out the free tickets for those ones, at least before August. Because the tickets get more expensive, and, you know, we want people to come to games, because that's how we sell stuff. Well, somebody's not going to be in the rotation. Good lord, 603? Bye-bye, buddy. And I'm going to send Tremblay down, because he clearly has not been pitching better. I'm actually going to send Tremblay and Lesher down, both of them, and figure out who to call up. Yeah, Lesher and Tremblay, bye-bye. Let's see, who are the best pitchers in AAA? Anybody with like a sub-3 ERA? Yeah, you don't count. You're also above 3. 365 isn't bad, but I don't think... Yeah, this dude's not Major League ready yet. He's 19. Grissom hasn't been bad as their closer. He hasn't pitched a ton. He 26, though. We need a pitcher. Let's see about Double A. Anybody putting up ridiculous numbers there? Who actually has some talent? This guy, Williams. Does he have like a AAA contract or something? Yeah, he does. So, yeah, he's pitched pretty well. He doesn't have the best secondary stuff, but that may be okay as a long man. So let's update the minor league rotations first with Trombley in there, sure. And Lesher's not going to be the closer. We will make one of the relievers the closer. And Ludwig can be the closer. Why not? He has a 5 ERA. That way we hide him a little bit there. 9-1 with a 5.07 ERA. Good lord. And this guy, his stuff is so bad. Yikes. We'll move him to middle relief. You can pitch a lot there. Actually, I'll move one more guy there because we need to have those 3 because starters take forever to warm back up after they pitch a lot. And none of these guys are that good. Let's throw... You've pitched more for some reason. Yeah, a little more stamina. Let's do it. Great, and then I assume Single A does not have 5 starters. And Single A doesn't have 5 starters, no surprise. 11-1. These numbers are always so ridiculous. 11 wins already. And then the guys in the starting rotation of 4 wins. Ridiculous. Love it. So this is a little better of a rotation. Buehler's thrown a fair number of innings despite being the long man, so 331 is good. Williams will be the long guy here, and then also in middle relief alongside Wilhelm will be Grissom. Wilhelm, really good season. Decent stuff for Beimel. Yikes, Chad Bradford. Get it together, bro! Also, we should check the, before we keep simming, let's check the, All-Star voting. Hey, we might get one. We might get one All-Star, despite being 42 and 30. Is that the best record in the league? It can't be. Yeah. It's tied for almost second best. Half a game behind the Rays. Good lord, we've allowed, like, no runs. Compared to the rest of our division, especially. Goodness. Our ERA is almost a run lower than anyone else in the division. You know, I suppose that's how you survive when your offense is actually almost third place in the division, I guess. So what do I know? Let's sim... Oh, wait, we did sim through the homestand. We're, what, 4.81 above? Okay. Not going to worry about these games. Let's sim through the Reds and see where we're at. We'll probably be about 6 or 7. I don't think we're going to profit 20 million this year. Unfortunately. It's a long game thing. Okay, you're a minor league guy. Oh, Weibel, fix manually. Oh, good. Morneau's one more day. That's great. So let's just do that really quickly. Let's just sim the one day, so we can get Justin Morneau back and send down some hitter who we don't care about. Fix manually. We want to move you to the bench, but we can't yet. Do I send down a pitcher? He's thrown 2/3 of an inning. He's thrown 4 2/3. God, if White Wilhelm is not like... I mean, if he keeps up these numbers and throws 150 innings like this, he should just be the Cy Young Award winner, period. And if he's going to have a sub-2 ERA... I want to send down Williams, but I also don't, because we do need pitchers right now, because those other two were terrible. Who's a hitter who hasn't hit it all this year? Oh, everyone plays. Okay. Oh, duh. Chase Utley's who I can send down, despite the fact that he is destroying the ball in his limited time up here. He just... Who do I take out of the lineup for him? I mean, come on, it's oh, well, Infante. I could send down Infante, I suppose. He hasn't played that much, and Utley's been good. The issue is, Utley cannot play third base. He can play second and first, but Luis A. Gonzalez can play third, so... I think I need to send someone else down. I just don't know who. Myers probably is the guy who gets sent down because he hasn't played much. He's just not as good. So let's send down Myers. Bye-bye. And let's take Morneau off the disabled list. And then let's throw Morneau back in the lineup at first base and keep Utley in the lineup somewhere. So Morneau goes in at first. Utley goes in at second. And Luis A. goes in at third. And then this will all change once again once we get the other guy back in like a month. Obviously. So who has the best on-base percentage of these guys? I'm just going to move Ruth to second in the order. Why not? And then... yeah, that's probably a good line, a good bottom of the order. Against... oh. Gotta change this crap, because of course. Really doesn't matter who plays against no DH, because we don't have that in this league. Of course, I'll probably have to do this again once I send Infante down, if I do. Against lefties, Morneau is a 66-79, which is not good enough to make the lineup. So, sorry, buddy. You're not playing. What can I say? We are too good offensively to have to worry. We're 11 games up on anyone else in the division. Remarkably good. Yeah, where are we? We're at 4.83 million above zero. That's good. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to quadruple that in the second half of the season. You never know. I mean, if we make the playoffs and have a bunch of home games there, that's when we really can make some money. And it looks like at this rate we're going to make the playoffs. In fact, it looks like we're going to be better than last season for cheaper than last season. For significantly cheaper than last season, actually. Let's see. And at the All-Star break, we are doing well. Oh, I am not trading Michael Young, no. Although I should see how he's hitting this year. I haven't really paid attention that much. You know, when you're just winning, you're not going to pay that much attention. Let's see, we are up to 5.62 million above zero. That's great. I don't even know who Rod Myers is. I don't care. Let's see. Oh, we're selling out some games, so let's up these prices. a little bit since we came to, we were selling out, and this is like an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I think we'll be good on that pricing. Anything at like 40%? Oh, these were at 40 the other day. Yeah, let's up them by 50 cents. Why not? I need to try and make some money. Anything selling that well in the team shop? Not particularly, but I think it's all at about like the right point. Let's see. We are expected to... Yeah, our player salaries, our payroll is like 15 million less than last year, if not more than that. And we are expected to bring in 8.2 million. Hoping that'll be a little higher than that. Sheesh. And yeah, we are... Let's see, what's our media thing look like? Only 205. Yeah, we lose a lot of money because we aren't running a high payroll. Because why would we run a high payroll when our current payroll gets us into first place and an A+ owner rating? Right? We don't need anybody to be better. Our worst ERA is 4.10 in the rotation. Okay, you may need to go down if you're not good the next time. 194. Ridiculous. Truly ridiculous numbers from some of these guys. Our team chemistry is really high, which is fantastic. Let's see. Do we have the All-Stars yet? Not yet. Let's sim through the All-Star game so we can see, because I'm not going to play it. Continue sim. That's done. Let's see, who won? The NL won. Oh man, the NL won with a run in the 9th. Let's see, who were our All-Stars? Hopefully someone. Chad Bradford. You've got to be kidding me. Our only All-Star is Chad Bradford. He of the 4.44 ERA, but 20 saves. Seriously? How was he not an All-Star? 102 and third innings pitched. 10 wins, 194 ERA out of the bullpen. Ridiculous. I can understand none of our starters have been lighting the world on fire. But come on now. That's just disrespectful. Let's look at this, though, for the Cy Young race. Yeah, Hoyt Wilhelm's #1. And he wasn't even an all-star. Nobody in the top 10 of the MVP race. Hoyt Wilhelm has been amazing. Yeah, so I think, he deserves that. Okay, $2.99 for Michael Young we can live with. Yeah, these guys are... He needs to hit better, but he was hurt. He's hitting fine enough, though I'd hope he'd be a little better. He's been good. We'll take it from DeHonor. Still hitting well, Chase Utley. Can't complain. Manzanillo just gets on base, which is all we want from our 9-hitter. Pete Benson has not been too good, but he's gotten on base at a decent clip. Hutchins still amazing. Kind of crazy that he's got as many RBIs. I realize that's a flawed stat as our main catcher. And also, he's older. God, if this is our platoon for a while, and this is all it's going to cost us, even if it's a little more than that, we're going to be very good for a long time. So we have this really long homestand. I want to sim through it just to see where we're at money-wise. Let's fix that manually. We'll do... we could live with 11 days of one less hitter. Probably. Who doesn't play if Weibel is here? Probably Infante, because he's not playing against righties. So yeah, Infante's the guy who would go down. So let's do that then. Let's send down Omar Infante. Unfortunately, I don't want to send him down. But there's a reason he's on a AAA contract, Weibel can move to the bench. And I just have to fix the National League lineups because they're stupid. We don't need to worry about them. So in 11 days, when Weibel's healthy, we'll throw him back in the lineup, and we can keep Chase Utley around, I guess. He'll be the new Omar Infante type, even though he's not nearly as versatile. 17 above, okay. Not a major league guy. There's a real chance that all 4 of our teams make the playoffs, which would be phenomenally good. It is a little concerning that we're not, that we're still only like 17 above, that we've kind of been 500 for the past month and a half. Oh, cool, Chase Utley's out for 10 days. Cool. Who can play second base for 10 days? He can play first, but not second. Do I want to be difficult and move Luis? No, I'll just put Brandon Inge there for, I don't know, whatever, a week. 3 days. 3 days because that's when Weibel comes back. So let's sing this. It is kind of weird that we have 3 off days in the middle of this really long homestand. Like, we're not traveling anywhere, we're just at home. Very weird. Weibel's back, yay! And he's really good, so he can play first and third. Which means he goes there, and Luis goes to second. And Luis can hit 8th, that's fine. He's probably better than him. He'll go there, and then against lefties, he's an 88-74. That's gotta be good enough to go somewhere. Well, that's slightly better than Brandon Inge, which is crazy. Man. Yeah, I'm gonna go with him over Benson, especially because Benson cannot field that position. So Inge can play second there, and then that solves that problem, because, yeah. He has a 10-plate discipline. I think that's hilarious that he's like 326 on base percentage. If he's going to hit that well, you can't get mad at him for the 10 on base percentage. But, I mean, rough, man, rough. Inge is good. Man, we are lucky to have him for so cheap. Yeah, we're fine in this lineup. He does need to hit better a little bit, Worth. But he only plays against lefties, so I'm not as concerned. That's why, like, Manzanillo gets on base. That's the one thing that kills me about some of those dudes. So now we'll have to figure out what to do about Utley when he comes back. Come on, let's get to 20 above 500 here. On this homestand. Oh, cool, a pitcher's hurt. Awesome. And you're going to go back down to Double-A because you're terrible. Wow, he's really been bad. Like, worse than a run an inning bad. I called him up straight from Double-A, hopeful that he could be okay. He wasn't. Let's see how anyone's doing, because we definitely need a pitcher. Probably going to be his due. He hasn't pitched yet in the majors this year. And he's been pretty... Lesher's been pretty good, but he was not good this year in the majors. Trombley's been really good in AAA. Not good in the majors. Yeah, I'm thinking it's got to be that, his due guy. Let's give him a shot. Why not? You know, and if he's good enough, he'll stay on as the, long guy. Oh, now I gotta fix this one. You know what? Who has a AAA starter? Okay, both of them do. And so does Dukeshire. You know what? Dukeshire can be the 5th guy. Why not? Lesher has been really good. I mean, they both should be better. But you know what? Maybe next year. We'll see. Oh, I do want to change the Double-A guy and put him back in the rotation there. Seems only fair. I mean, he was pitching well in Double-A. He just wasn't good in the majors. So let's go back through this homestand. Hopefully we actually get back above 500. Yeah, I'm not trading a catcher. No thanks. Not a major league guy. Not a major league guy. Come on now. Oh, that's a major league injury. Right fielder. How many days is he out for? Let's see. What's our DL look like? 1 day for Utley, 5 for Buehler, 8 for Kruko. I'm just going to live with the lineup as whatever it is. I mean, I could put Ruth in right field for the next few days. Let's do it. And then who's the best hitter against righties? Omar Infante, who's in the minors. So, and Chase Utley, who's hurt. So let's just, unless if they can play, we'll just do a Brandon Inge. And Brandon Inge can just play right field there. Great. Ruth there. Against lefties, it's a little more interesting. Because he can hit decently well. He can hit pretty well against them. And Manzanillo can also. And he can only play left and center, apparently. Because he's too good for right field. Yeah, he's just going to deal with it. Sorry, not sorry. Man, a lot of injuries this year. And yet, we're still number one by a wide margin. Wow, how did those teams get so much worse than they are? We could theoretically take the foot off the gas pedal. Ooh. As much as I love VMart, the Honor's going to be better in this game. Okay, good. Let's see. Utley is... where can I put him? 79, 78 is not better than anyone else. Except for Inge, but I'm not going to put him in for Inge for 2 days because Kruko will be back in like a week. Against lefties, is he better than Brandon Inge? No, he's not going to play against lefties. So, sorry, Chase. You're just stuck, buddy. We'll figure out Kruko and that other stuff later. Okay, let's sim through these 3 games. Hopefully win them. Granted, Tampa's very good this year. They had as good of a record as we did, and we just got... Zerby is not a Major League guy, right? That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure, because that was a lot of days, that injury. Did not want to see something bad happen there. Cool, so AA team has 2 dudes on the bench. Both catchers. Awesome. Yeah, you can be unhappy, Quintero, whatever. I tried making it work in the majors, and you couldn't do it. Okay, 1 more day for Buehler, 4 days for Kruko. How's his due done? Alrighty, he only threw 4 1/3, but that's okay. Let's just sim through this day, and we should get someone back. We just got swept by Tampa. Awesome. Oh, today's the trade deadline. Let's put Buehler back in the rotation for obvious reasons. And then, yeah, I'm happy with our team so far. How's Hoyt doing? Okay, still pretty good, 2.26 ERA. You can't be mad at that. And none of our hitters are doing so amazingly well that we have to be, that they have to be an MVP guy. Like, 22 homers is good, but not, 40 homers good. God, Morneau is sucking hard. Man. I really thought that we'd be a better offense than we are, and we're still a pretty good offense. Just, slightly better I thought we'd be. 8.23 million. We've profited 10 million this year. We're 8.23 million above 0 right now. Let's see about ticket prices. We're fine. Store stuff is selling based on attendance anyway. Let's just sim through. Well, we'll sim through the next homestand, but it'll get stopped because Cram will get healthy here in about 3 days. That's a minor league guy. Minor league guy. Hey, there we go. Kruko's back. So Brandon Inge, I guess, did okay enough. Kruko's better. Yeah. He's legit. He's gonna be legit for a while. And then Manzanillo somehow can't play right field for some reason. Whatever. We're fine now. 10 games up now. Oh, Kansas City showing a little life. Still 10 up, though. Goodness. Actually, let's look at the, really quickly. Second now to Barry Zito. Okay. Hoyt Wilhelm may win the Cy Young Award. He's at least ahead of Cy Young in the process right now. Let's keep simming here. Let's sim through the next homestand and see where we're at money-wise. My next goal for money is 20 million above so we can buy the next thing, which is the loges, because those will make us some money. Once we get all those big purchases out of the way, we're suddenly going to bring in more money every year just based on getting more people in the door, which sells more of everything. Hutchins is a major league guy who only plays against lefties, so I guess we don't technically have a backup catcher right now, but that's okay. I'll just throw DeHonor in against lefties, and he's 14 days. I should probably move him to the 15-day DL. Let's call up Gerald Laird and then put him in against lefties because he is definitely a better hitter than DeHonor Navarro is against lefties. And I bet you he'll hit really well and then have to go back down to AAA. They have another catcher. Okay, he's their third baseman. Well, now he's going to be their catcher. Cool. Kind of sucks when we have to do these manually. But the problem is the CPU optimized rosters, that changes everything. That's not what I want to see. I mean, he's getting on base and stuff, but he's not going to be a good enough major league hitter yet. He's just not. And McDonald goes there. Great. I mean, our AAA team is definitely hitting well, but they're all doing it against AAA competition. Yeah, Infante can be upset, whatever. Don't care. Not concerned about it. Let's keep simulating through this homestand, 2 days. And see where we're at and see about how we want to change prices. We've pretty much wrapped up the division as long as we don't suck too hard, but we've sucked pretty much the past couple months, so we're still 10.5 up in the division, 11.3 above 0. Wow. We almost sold out those last couple games. Yeah, I'll up that and up you. You'll stay at 15. Man, holy crap. Anything crazy concessions-wise? Ooh, that's not as... I'm going to just up that 250 just because? I mean, maybe we'll sell more if it's thought of higher. I don't know. Store stuff is all selling at about the same rate because we're getting about the same number of people, so we don't have to worry. Let's sim through... Do we just want to sim the rest of the season? Well, let's see where we're at after this Kansas City series. Because I figure we're about where we want to be for... Oh, Patsy's hurt. That's not ideal. We're just going to go without a setup man. Because, I mean, Hoyt Wilhelm has pitched more innings than everyone but our ace. He'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. And his dude's been fine enough. We'll be good. How long is he out for, though? Okay, 12 days. We're not going to put him on the DL. It's not worth it there. Let me just... actually, we'll sim through this homestand and see if we need up prices again for that last homestand. Just make a little more money in September. And then suddenly maybe we're at like 15 or 20. And then if we make the playoffs, hopefully when we make the playoffs, then suddenly, Okay, that's a minor league guy. Don't care. Don't care. I mean, it's kind of crazy that we really could make the playoffs with every single one of our teams in the organization this year. Fix manually, because I have to send back down Gerald Laird. Let's see how he hit. He hit for some power, though. We'll take it. Have fun in AAA, Gerald. Alright, let me... Disabled list. Move to bench. Batting order. Okay, you only play against lefties. Good lord. 369, 406, 591. You can't be upset about that, even in part-time play. You can be upset about a guy hitting 256 with no walks, though, against lefties. Who is the next best guy against lefties? Is it Manzanillo? Is it Pete Benson? Yeah, probably Pete Benson. Let's just do it. Let's make that swap here, because you need to hit better. I mean, he'll hit better, I'm hopeful. I could put Manzanillo in there, but he's not getting on... He's not... If he was hitting 300, different story. But I'm not about to worry too much there. Yeah, that's... Everyone else likes to hit the ball well, so we're good against lefties and probably against righties as well. I don't care about how upset Morneau is. God, he's good. He's just good. Man. D'Honor's been fine against righties only. I am kind of amazed that our team is not hitting better than it is. I know I've said that a few times. Let's see, are they leading their division? Okay, they're in second this half, though. Oh, wow. We may actually not make the playoffs with everyone. It seems like we're a lock in the majors. We're actually 2.5 back with, like, a couple games left, so that's a problem for AAA. They've clinched in AA, because somehow only one game up despite... Wow. The rest of the Eastern League sucks. So those two teams are in, because the top two in the division make it. Okay, and then won the first half, so the AAA is the only one that might miss it. Which would be kind of crazy. But it could happen. Let's sim these 3 games and see where we're at. Hopefully... Okay, let's just put Beimel back where he needs to go, which is the setup spot. I mean, how is this guy... How does he not win the Cy Young Award? I mean, he's got to be leading it, right? Second to Zito. What the hell kind of season is Zito putting up? Whatever it is. Good for him, I guess. Well, at least we stopped the 4-game losing streak. Yikes, our attendance was a little low. Not great, but actually, I mean, we sold a fair number of these tickets, and these tickets, and those. So we'll live with that. These are the only ones that didn't sell as well as I would have liked. 14.9 million. We're close to that. We're genuinely close to that 20 million mark, above zero. Let's see, what's our income statement looking like this year? We're actually expected to lose 1.5 million the rest of the way. Possible. We still lose a lot of money, but man, we are close to getting ourselves some luxury boxes. We're getting close to that. And man, if we get those in the playoffs, whoo-wee, we're going to be in good shape. Oh, no, fractured leg. 36 days, moved to 15-day DL. 72.57 isn't terrible for a dude who can catch. Can anyone else catch, though? That guy, 69.71's not bad. I'll call up Sweeney and put him in a catcher, probably, against righties. Is this one of our catchers in AA that good? Not really against righties, because that's where we need to fill the hole. It's not like anybody's that good who can play catcher in AA either. Obviously, our single A... God, Ross Glode's in single A? Bruh. Fall from grace, my dude. At least he's hitting really well there. Overqualified. Definitely. That is an understatement. By the way, do want to mention, if you're watching the archive, give me a subscribe on YouTube, follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Yeah, not good enough against righties, so we are going to go with... That's going to be our move there. Put in Sweeney against righties, because he's the better option. And I'll just put Hutchins in here, because Sweeney will probably get sent down soon. So that just makes everything easier. Everybody has a DH, so it doesn't matter. They gotta put someone in third base. Okay, Myers it is. Of course, it has to be all the way down at the bottom of the order. Actually, I'll put Infante there just for fun. Put Myers in the other lineups. That's fine. Infante will play now. Yay! You can be unhappy, Gerald Laird. I don't care. So let's see. No, they're going to miss the playoffs, it looks like. Unless they win out, I think Buffalo's going to miss the playoffs, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, they have 4 games left and they're 3 games back. That sucks. But hey, that's life. So sim up to and including this day. We will take, okay, that's a minor league guy. So we'll have to stop after 15 days to re-put Navarro on there. Yeah, it sucks. They finished 20 games above 500 and missed the playoffs. Unfortunate, definitely, but very good season for the Bison. We're doing pretty well here. Okay, this is not great. Okay, let's keep him on the 15-day DL. Anybody pitching that poorly? Not really. His dude's not pitched a ton. Is that more innings than any of our starters? It is. Our innings leader's going to be a reliever. I love it. Wow, he's been good this year. Really good. Fine and fine as well. And then in the lineup, Sweeney has been good. That's what we want to see from a guy who's coming up and getting called up. We want to see them making an impact, being good. He's not been good. I may just get rid of him, quite frankly. He may not be a major league guy yet, partly because he's a 10-plate discipline. I mean, that's painfully bad. You got to get on base a little better than that. Sim through the homestand. Auto utilize you. Auto utilize you. Oh my god, can we stop losing games, please? God. Oh my god, we were 11-14 in July, 15-13 in August, 7-12 in September. We lost 8 consecutive games there. Lord, we're still 10.5 up, so we're fine. 18.8. Oh my god, if we make the playoffs, we really may. I think we're good with those numbers. Actually, we'll probably up them all by 1 for the playoffs, yeah. We didn't get as high in attendance as I was hoping. But hey, we're gonna get to the 20 million mark and buy something we want to get, which is more seats. Hoyt's still amazing, so that's good. Is he... I'm going to look at Barry Zito's stats if somehow Barry Zito's still ahead of him. And Cy Young? Really? What are those two doing that's so good? League leader in ERA is Hoyt Wilhelm. They each have 20 wins in more than 200 innings pitched. But their ERAs are half a run worse than Hoyt's. I mean, come on. Hoyt's third in batting average against. He's up there in strikeouts. Yeah, he doesn't have the complete game numbers of these other guys. Or the innings pitch totals. Johan, jeez, Lou, my god. Yeah, he can win the Cy Young. God, Greinke decided to be really good out of the year after we traded him. You know who I don't see on this list? Wow, Grissom's 13th, cool. I don't see Mark Burley on this list. There he is. So he's been pretty good as well. Yeah, not bad for him. Let's look at batting here, though. God. He's the league leader in homers in the majors. Jimmy Fox has 55 homers? No one else is close to him. God, he's got to win the NL MVP. 383. He's going to win the Triple Crown. Good Lord. He's just... Wow. 481 is nuts. Good Lord. What are these stats for him? God, you can't even be mad if you're anyone else. If only we had this Cram. He's been pretty good. Our Cram's not been as good. Well, Pujols is having a good season. No doubt. We knew that would happen. At the same time, we can't be... I'm not that upset about it. I don't see anybody else who was on our team that's doing that well. I don't see... what's his name? I don't see Buck Leonard. I don't see... oh, there's Beltre. Okay, 41 homers. He's been pretty good, too. Yeah... Our hitting's still pretty good, though. Technically first. Technically the best hitting, so... We're going to lose about, 4 or 5 million. And actually finish with a worse record than last season. Fix manually. Let's, we'll move him to the bench and figure out who to send down. It's got to be someone who doesn't play a ton. Actually, it's going to be the guy who doesn't walk. Eaton. Because he sucks. He can go down to AAA. We can take Navarro off the disabled list, and it doesn't affect any of our lineups. Sweeney's been solid, you know? You can't complain when a guy just has to call up from AAA and play part-time. Well, it's not going to be our one-game playoff, despite really a bad second half of the season. We won the division, which is good. That's actually our second division title, maybe our first, actually. Good lord, 2 99-win teams. Wow. So we are the worst team in the league. Not ideal. Regular season's over, yay! We need to make $5 million in the playoffs to get new seating, yay! Let's look at the season awards. Pujols won the MVP in the American League, which kind of stinks. Hello, Canadians fan 90. Thanks for stopping by. So Albert Pujols, who we traded away, decides to win an MVP the first year he's not here. Jimmy Fox did not get to 60 homers, but my God, look at those numbers. 383, 58 homers, 230 hits, 483 on base percentage, 750 slugging. I mean, that's not fair. Okay. We get it. The award's named for the guy. Ooh. Johan definitely deserved it in the NL. God. Of course, Cy Young wins the Cy Young Award. Okay, the Rookie of the Year is some catcher for Oakland. Some dude for Houston. Don't care. We did not get the Rolaids Relief Man of the Year, now called the Mariano Rivera Award. Let's see, did we get any Silver Sluggers? We probably didn't get any. Yeah, we didn't get any. Wow. Castellano, somehow he played and got a hit one day. I don't know how, but that's how you win the NL Pitcher Silver Slugger, because we have DH in both leagues. Let's look at Gold Glove. Did anybody win a Gold Glove for us at least? Okay, Wes Kruko did. Is he that good of a... He is a good fielder. Okay, so that's good that he won a Gold Glove along with being a really good hitter and getting on base well. And that's it. Oh, Dollentap. He was not in our organization, but I like him. I know that he ends up as a decent hitter and such. Well, he can field pretty well. Oh, and he was the All-Star Game MVP too. Cool. Okay, well, let's advance to the playoffs. And let's save our profile for sure. Because we've streamed for more than an hour. Good stuff today. You know, we finished up this season. We won the division. We made the playoffs. We are going to up the prices by $5 for all of these tickets. Not this one. We'll just up that one by $1. And we just want to get, if we can, we're at 15.5 million. We would like to get to 20. The issue is we only get potentially as few as one home game. Okay, we're going to get at least 2 home games. Oh, Deanna Navarro's back. Let's go. That's huge. Because he is better against righties than Sweeney. He just is. Clearly. So, and then Hutchins is the best guy against lefties. Alrighty, so we won the World Series last year. Let's see, how much did we... Oh, man. We just need like 2 more home games here. So let's see. We won the series, so we get to move on. This is good. We are now... So we got to the ALCS. We're 17.9 million. We want to get to 20. That's the next seeding upgrade. God, I have to sim through whatever crap for AA. I don't care enough. Oh, good, they won. They beat the Bowie Bay Sox. Okay, let's go to... Let's simulate through the first 3 games of the series. Hopefully we're not... Okay, we won. We won. Oh my God, are we going to sweep them? Oh, we're so close. Let's see. Okay, clearly that needs to be 75. Any other numbers that are really crazy high? Maybe something for concessions? Are people buying something a lot in the playoffs that I don't know about? Not really. But we only sold 22.9 that one game? What is wrong with people? You don't want to go to a playoff game? So after today, we will be able to buy another 9,000 seats. That if we win this game, we will be in the World Series for. We won it! We are in the World Series for the second straight season. Wow, wow, wow. Are we going to win back-to-back titles? I don't know, but first things first. We need to upgrade our seating capacity now. 30 oh my god, 30 million's the next one. I can't believe we made $20 million in one season. Wow. Let's set the pricing for our loges here at, what's the max they can be? 7 grand. Let's go to like 5 grand for those and see. We'll find out when we make the World Series. Nice 42050. I know, right? You know, the only thing that would be better would be if it was 42,069. Nice, am I right? Congrats to your AA team. So last year our AAA team won the title and our Major League team. This year our AA team won the title. Save our profile again. Man. I am also going to save the Dynasty mode right here. Just because we really should. Considering we haven't saved and I've been streaming for an hour and this game is 15 years old on a console that's like 20. So there's that. Actually like 16 years old, I should say. Man. This is intense. So last time I played the defining game of the World Series. I might not this time, especially because we swept it last time. I mean, if we're going to be this good, let's look at how our team's been doing in the playoffs, actually. Our pitching hasn't been that good. Okay, Hoyt Wilhelm's been good because he should have won the Cy Young. I mean, how do you not win the Cy Young when you have like a 2-something ERA as a reliever throwing like 200 innings? How have we made it to the World Series, losing only one game, yet Babe Ruth hasn't hit a home run yet in the playoffs? Because Wes Kruko's really good. And Willie Mo Pena's really good. And somebody must be good against lefties. Not really. Well, whatever. We're doing fine right now. Let's, we are not hosting the World Series. I am going to just sim through the first 3 games and see. Okay, well, we might not win the World Series this year. That's, let's up the prices of a couple things here. Okay, let's lower that to like 4,500. Anything? Oh, wow, that sold a lot. I'm surprised. I'm always surprised at what sells a lot randomly. Like, okay, World Series, suddenly you want to have like friggin' fried apple sticks. The most mid-2000s snack food there is. Up these by $10. Or 5 or 1 or whatever it is. Great. So we still have 2 million. Like, we may want to spend... Maybe we'll save it. Who knows? What I will do, actually, is I will manage these games. If I can manage us back from down 0-3, that would be great. But that may not happen. Our pitching is not our strong suit. Willis is ready to go. I could just go for him in game 4. But I'm guessing if I want to go 5, 6, 7, I probably want to have Udisline pitch today. And Hutchins, is he the guy against lefties? He is. Okay, so we have our lefties lineup, and let's see if we can beat CC Sabathia. Okay, we've scored twice. This is good. I'm telling you, our platoon lineups are good. Okay, how about not walking back-to-back guys, Udisline? Okay. Oh, no! I was so happy when we were up 2-0. This is a dude who used to be in our organization, and we got rid of him. And now he scored a run. Well, we may not win the World Series this year, but we got there. That's an important thing. Let's go with Bimo. Okay. Don't be a double play. Oh, bases loaded, 1 out. Seriously? Okay, that's good. Okay. Hell yeah, we took the lead. Well, Chad Bradford time. Ground out, pop out. Wonderful. How much money did we make? Oh my lord, that's a lot. In 1 day. It's a lot of money. I'm going to see if we want to change the pricing at all. Yeah, we made more then. I'm going to leave it at that since this is our last home game. Although, I'll lower them by 1. That one didn't change. That was about the same, so I'll live with that. And this I'll lower by 1 more. It's the lowest the luxury boxes can go for. 500? I'm not doing 500, but I'll do 4 grand there. Holy moly. Yeah, everything's fine. So we have 1 more home game. Yeah, Snap That Broom is right, Canadians fan 90. Snap That Broom is right. I mean, I'm not worried about any of this other stuff. Let's go here, and why am I doing it this way? We'll just manage another game. Yeah, I'm not starting him. No. Backs against the wall. This is game... That'll be game 5, game 6, and then probably game 7 will be Bueller. So let's go with Willis here. We're up against righty, so that's fine. Manage. Let's see what we can do. If only real World Series tickets were that cheap. Seriously, I should be able to charge whatever I want for World Series tickets, and it should not be an issue. Like, it should be 500 for those tickets. The loges should be 10 grand. Or whatever the max is. And I should still be selling out. Come on, Willis. Don't be losing this game for us. Hey! We tied it up. DeHonor. See, I know what I'm... Oh, God. What the hell, Dontrell? 5 runs are given up? Oh, we're in the 8th. Let's put in Hoyt because Hoyt's back to 100%. Fully rested. Well, it looks like this may be it for the World Series for us. We lost in 5 after... You know, we made it back... Rick Ankiel got the win, seriously? Let's see, how... Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. Let's see, 2.7 versus... We made almost $2 million, though, in 1 day. That's pretty good. Yeah, we didn't win the World Series. Our Double-A team and our Single-A team both won the title there. You know, we'll take it. We'll live. Of course. So the AL MVP was a guy who we traded away. The World Series MVP beat us in the World Series, and we had him on our team. We just couldn't find a spot for him because he's not that good. He's not. I know, F's in the chat are right. Yes, F's in the chat. You know, we won 8 games, 8 and 5. We're fine. We'll live. We still have $6.62 million to spend. By the way, how'd we do on stuff? Okay, we did pretty well, and we, let's see, we made about as much. We made more money than we did, yeah, because we had lowered the ticket prices there. We sold every single loge for 4 grand. We'll take it. I'm going to have to lower the prices of these things, definitely. I'll go to 2 grand for that. This, I think, this will be like 14. Probably 25, 20, and 40, isn't it? Or 40 and... It's like 40, 15, 20, and 10, I think it is what I have to do. And then this will probably have to be like 1,500, I'm guessing. And our store prices will have to go way down. I'm just lowering everything by 50 bucks. Or whatever 5 of these is, because we have to. On the bright side, we made so much money this year, which we are not going to reinvest in the team. But like any good owners, we'll reinvest in other things. We will. Oh yeah, I want to lower. Screw it. Whatever the prices of these things are, they are. I'm not worried about it. I am gonna look at the team finances because we'll do the off season next time because I need to be up early tomorrow and I have a long day ahead of me of a lot of homework to do I don't want to do. So we ended up spending 20 million on seating capacity. So take 20 million out of there. We made $28 million this year. 28 million. So the question is, our seating capacity costs 30 million to upgrade. Assuming we are as good next season as we were this year, or close to it, we could make another 20 plus million. So if we make 24 million, which is possible considering we have 9,000 more seats that will bring us in money. Yes, it'll cost us, we'll be fine in the money time, I think. So I'm not going all the way back down. I will say, though, the 30 million is possible next year, albeit unlikely. We could do 6 million and spend it on some of these other things, but I don't think we're going to bring in 30 million next year. I could see us bringing in 24 million, but not 30. That's 6 million difference. I don't know that I could see that happening. So if we do that, we get to 52,000, and then suddenly, really, we're making money then. So I think that that's kind of going to be our plan. How are we 16th and we made the World Series? And then second for AAA team doesn't even make the playoffs there. First and First did win their titles. I am going to do... don't want to exit out of the mode yet. Let's do my little payroll trick. Do we want to keep Michael Young around at the age of 33? I think the answer is no. I think we're going to just let him leave. Yes, he can hit. Yes, he's pretty cheap, but I'm not signing him for 4 years. I'll sign him for 2. Okay, well, 1 more year of Michael Young. If he gets worse, we can trade him. You're not an everyday player, Jason Worth. You're just not good enough. I think it's time to cut bait with him. Dontrelle Willis wants $7 million. I'm not giving it to him. Bueller wants 2. He was pretty solid this year. I can live with $2 million for a starter. That's fine. And then I'm not giving him an indispensable MLB contract. I'll give him an indispensable AAA contract. He's a part-time catcher who's not good enough against righties. So I'll give him $1 million. Okay, that works. Great. AAA guys, who can we... Let's see. You want an MLB backup contract. You can kind of hit against lefties, but you're not that good. And you're 27. I mean, I'll do indispensable AAA and 900 grand. But that's oof. I'll go to $1 million even. Okay, that's fine then. Wolf Castle wants an MLB contract. No, you can get a AAA ace contract and 900 grand. Fine, 1 million. Oh, angrily rejects. Ooh, I'm so scared. Fellow to 2 years. Nope. Okay. He's just not that good yet. Like, he's 23 and he can get better, but I don't know where... I mean, is it 1.2 enough? No. I don't want to give him this spot starter deal. What about relief? No. I want to give him this... I mean, I'll go up to 1.5 for him. Fine. I'm not giving him a situational MLB contract because he's too, like, average as a hitter that he's, like, not going to start for us at all. I can give him indispensable AAA, but otherwise I'm just going to let the dude walk if he's not going to take $1 million. Yep, bye-bye. Okay, you want a AA contract despite spending all year in AAA. Yeah, I can live with that, for sure. Could become decent? Well, you can come decent with that contract. This one I may actually offer him. This backup MLB is a tough one to pass up because he's going to play against lefties next year. Somehow. He just is. He's a good enough fielder. He's a good enough hitter where I think... I mean, let me see if I can get him indispensable AAA for 900,000. Okay, great. Then we're fine. And then Myers is going to get... Oh, good. He wants a AAA contract. That's fine. You can have that because you might be good enough next year to hit against righties in the majors. Maybe. Okay, AA. You're 27. You've been playing in AA. What makes you think that you are a major league backup? I'm not even going to offer him a contract. What makes you think you're a major league starter? 44 sinker. 44. No. No, bro. No. Maybe he'll be better. He'll be more realistic in the offseason. I can live with the 200 grand extra because... Whatever. He's fine enough. Sure. And then you want a major league contract, but you're not good enough to play at the major league level yet. Sorry. Yeah, sure. I'll do that for him. It's a AA contract. I don't care. Fine. So Worth is gone. Willis is gone. And then a couple other guys in the minors. That's fine. We'll probably sign a starting pitcher if we can get one for cheap, but that is not for today's stream. That is for next time. As we look at our team finances, where we profited $8.4 million this year, and we're able to spend $20 million on seating increases. You know, hey, at least I'm not trying to do a publicly financed stadium. That's pretty good, right? Right? Well, I will be wrapping things up for tonight. We came very close to winning a second straight World Series, but you know what? We did pretty well. We won the division, which actually, yeah, we did do it last year. So back-to-back division titles. We ended up spending a lot less money in player payroll. Actually, let's look at our player payroll really quickly here. Not even $80 million. Our player salaries were $79.4 million, and that's for all 4 levels. So doing the math, assuming $20 million there, maybe that's a little high. Let's just assume our major league payroll is like 60 or 65 million, which my guess, since we can't actually look at past financial trends, unfortunately, we can't look at that for past years. I mean, that's a lot less because we got rid of 2 dudes who were making 14 million, another dude who was making like 8 million. We definitely saved a lot of money and made a lot of money this year by being really good for the cheap, on the cheap. The only guy who I think who is guaranteed a spot, who's one of the expensive players, is Hoyt Wilhelm. I think we may trade Babe Ruth in the offseason. I don't think we're going to re-sign Dontrelle Willis unless he takes maybe $6.5 million over 3 years. Other than Hoyt Wilhelm, I'm not sure anyone else has that much of a value for us. Truly. So, we'll see what happens. That'll be for the next stream. Maybe tomorrow, may not be, may stream something else. We will see. I have 2 new classes starting next week, so we'll see. One of them has already told me it's going to be at minimum 15 hours of work per week. So obviously, if I have to, I will do work for that class as opposed to streaming for obvious reasons. So just a heads up, if my streaming schedule becomes a little more intermittent and things, unfortunately, but that's how it goes when you're in school. I promise I will stream at times when I have the chance, when I have some free time and have gotten all of my other work done or enough of it that I can, actually have the time to stream. Because this is just something I do for fun and enjoy doing as a hobby. So, yeah, Canadians Fan 90, I appreciate you being in the chat. Yeah, like I said, like you said in there, I wish World Series tickets were as cheap as they are. But, yeah, I will catch y'all next time. Like I said, follow me on Twitter and follow me on Twitch. That is the best way to find out because I tweet out when I go live. And I also, if you're on Twitch, you can get a notification when I go live. So, yeah, all that good stuff. I will catch y'all next time. Bye!